Hello, my dear students, welcome to e-learning. In this video, we will discuss from chapter 5 to 8. Chapter 5, Beast from Water. Chapter 6, Beast from Air. Chapter 7, Shadows and Tall Trees. Chapter 8, Gift for the Darkness. So let's get started. Chapter 5, Beast from Water. Ralph becomes concerned by the behavior of Jack and the hunters and begins to appreciate Piggy's maturity. He calls an assembly in which he criticizes the boys for not assisting with the fire or the building of the shelters. He insists that the fire is the most important thing on the island, for it is their one chance for rescue, and declares that the only place where they should have a fire is on the mountain top. Rob admits that he is frightened, but there is no legitimate reasons to be afraid. Jake then yells at the Litlans for their fear and for not helping with hunting or building shelters. He proclaims that there is no beast on the island, as some of the boys believe, but then a Litlan Phil tells how he had a nightmare and when he awoke, saw something moving among the trees. Simon admits that Phil probably might have seen him, for he was walking in the jungle that night. The Lidlands begin to worry about the supposed beast, which they conceive to be perhaps a ghost. Rob and Piggy fight once more. And when Rob attempts to assert the rules of order, Jake asks rhetorically who cares about the rules. Rob in turn insists that the rules are all that they have. Jack then decides to lead an expedition to hunt the beast, leaving only Ralph, Piggy, and Simon. Piggy warns Ralph that if Jack becomes chief, the boys will never be rescued. Beast from Air. The dead parachutist on the rock is mistaken to be a beast by the boys. That night, during an aerial battle, a pilot parachutes down the island. The pilot dies, possibly on impact. The next morning, the twins, Sam and Eric, are adding kindly to the fire when they see the pilot and believe him to be a beast. They scramble down the mountain and wake Rob. Jake calls for a hunt, but Piggy insists that they should stay together, for the beast may come any time. Jake claims that the conch is now irrelevant and takes a swing at Ralph when he claims that Jake doesn't want to be rescued. Ralph decides to join the hunter on their expedition to find the beast, despite his wish to rekindle the fire on the mountain. When they reach the other side of the island, Jake wishes to build a fort near the sea. Shadows and Tall Trees. Jake's attempt to hunt a pig in vain. The hunters, while searching for the beast, find a boar that attacks Jake, but Jake steps it and it runs away. The hunters go into frenzy, lapsing into their kill the pig chant once again. Rob realizes that Piggy remains with the Littles back on the other side of the island, and Simon offers to go back and tell Piggy that the other boys will not be back that night. Rob realizes that Jake hates him and confronts him about that fact. Jake mocks Rob for not wanting to hunt, claiming that it stemmed from cowardice. But when the boys see what they believe to be the beast, they ran away. Gift for the Darkness. Simon's encounter with the Lord of the Flies. Rob returns to the shelters to find Piggy and tells him that they saw the beast, but Piggy remains skeptical. Rob dismisses the hunters as boys with sticks, but Jake accuses him of calling his hunters cowards. Jake attempts to assert control over the other boys, calling for Rob's removal as chief. But when Rob retains the support of the other boys, Jake runs away crying. Piggy suggests that if the beast prevent them from getting to the mountaintop, they should build a fire on the beach and reassure them that they will survive if they behave with common sense. Simon leaves to sit in the open space that he found earlier. Jake claims that he will be the chief of the hunter and that they will go to the Castle Rock where they plan to build a fort and have a feast. The hunters kill a pig and Jake smears the blood over Morris' face. Then they cut off the head and leave it on a stake as an offering for the beast. Jake brings several hunters back to the shelters where he invites the other boys to join his tribe and offers them meat and the opportunity to hunt and have fun. All of the boys except for Rob and Piggy join Jake. Meanwhile, Simon finds the pig's head that the hunter had left. He dubs it Lord of the Flies because of the insect that swarm around it. He believes that it speaks to him, telling him how foolish he is and how the other boys think that he is insane. The pig's head claims that it is the beast and mocks the idea that the beast could be hunted and killed. Simon falls down and loses consciousness. So from this we have come to the end of our video. Thank you.